MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
1 o'clock.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. There's Cano. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Digging in now for the Yankees. Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. LeMahieu over at second. Judge at first with no outs. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Adios, pelota. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Fouled off.
Stanton.
3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hit weakly on the ground is short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is good.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
To short. Rosario's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Luke Voit, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Voit.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Brandon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped to third. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground. And And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Batting second.
One away.
The third baseman.
Digging
Number
in,
6.
Jeff McNeil. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball, that
No
pitch is up.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Ball 3.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal.
Batting fourth.
It's ball 4.
The second baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Pull sets, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good
0-1's the
fastball
count.
after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks now with 2
The
away.
left fielder. Yankees.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Misses, ball 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting 8th, the third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Pitch inside, the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. The 2-1 home. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And there are 2 away now. Down to the plate, the pitcher. Garrett Cole. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
He'll try again, 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Popped up. Urshela is there for it. 1 down. At the plate, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ramos.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Batting 9.
At the plate now, Jacob DeGrom. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2 from the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now another 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and Ford will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's
Now
big Aaron Judge,
right fielder,
reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the
Now
third.
batting, shortstop.
So bases are
Gleyber
empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Adios, pelota.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away, ball 1.
The count 1-1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Up next for the Mets.
Up next, the
first
power
baseman,
bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2
Now
gone in the
batting,
inning. And that'll
second
bring up
baseman,
Robinson Cano.
Robinson.
Full sets. Here comes the
Cano.
pitch. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second
Leading off
at-bat,
for the Yankees,
Gary Sanchez.
the catcher,
He's 0 for 1
Gary
after grounding out in his
Sanchez.
only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in,
Next
Luke
for the
Voigt.
Yankees,
He was a
first
strikeout
baseman,
victim in his first try.
Luke
Yeah, and he didn't put up
Voigt.
much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little
The
bit
center
harder.
fielder, number 11.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out
The
base
batter,
runner.
the third baseman,
Striding in once
Gio
again, Gio Urshela.
Urshela.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. J.D. Davis,
Leading
the
off
next
for
at
the
bat,
Mets,
looking to put the
the
ball
left
in
fielder,
play here. He went down on
J.D.
strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's
Davis.
got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
To 1-2 now. This is foul right side. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout.
The right fielder,
It's 1
number
away.
30.
Infield
Michael
shifted well to the right. Here's the first
Conforto.
pitch. Michael Conforto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging
The
in,
catcher,
Wilson
number
Ramos.
40.
He'll look to bounce
Wilson.
back after striking out his last time
Ramos.
up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he misses 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Leading off
He's
the
0 for 1 thus
The
far.
pitcher,
Here
Garrett
comes the first pitch.
Cole.
line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
The batter, the
And that
second
sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
LeMahieu.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Another one sent foul. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner on first with
Now
1 out now.
right
And that'll
fielder,
bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year,
Judge.
Big Aaron Judge. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he throws it away. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second
Now
with
batter,
only 1 away.
Gleyber
And that'll
Torres.
bring up Gleyber Torres. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a base hit. Davis brings it in. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And make him 3 for 3 as he'll get
Now
there with a double.
left fielder,
Into the box,
Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton. As the
Stanton.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the
The
plate
catcher,
now, Gary
Gary
Sanchez. Runner in
Sanchez.
scoring position with 2 gone. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He singled
Leading
his
up
last
for the
time up.
Mets,
This one doesn't
The
look good so
shortstop,
far. Down by a
Ahmed
boatload as we enter the middle innings.
Rosario.
It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll
Now
bring up the
batting,
converted
the pitcher,
shortstop from his days at
Jacob
Stetson University,
DeGrom.
Jacob DeGrom. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips
center
over and
fielder,
digging
number
in.
9.
Brandon Nimmo. No hits and
Brandon
2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. He
Leading
flew
off the
out in
game.
his last at bat.
The first baseman,
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last
Voigt.
AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McNeil in foul ground. And they can't run it down. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos gathers it. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The batter. The pitcher. Garrett Cole.
Miguel Andujar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Andujar.
Weak grounder back to the mound.
Now batting. The second baseman. DJ LeMahieu.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. Nimmo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And the throw in comes right through the cutoff man. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Nimmo. Adios, pelota.
The batter. The shortstop. Labor Torres.
Into the box now, Torres. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next up from New York, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 tries so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
One away now for the Mets
first
in the
baseman,
sixth. And up
Pete
steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Oh, one
And,
the count.
I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter number 24.
Now at the plate,
Second baseman,
Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cano.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The New York Yankees hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Jacob deGrom struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.